Bismillah. So this is our second lesson, and in the previous lesson we took the Arabic alphabet: Alif, Ba, Ta, Ta, Jim, and in this lesson we will study three signs. Now this is, let's take the letter Ba. Making it bigger. Okay, and Ba again, and Ba again. Now we have three Bas, and the signs are this one on the top and this one on the bottom, and then we have this one. Now these are three signs, and they tell us how we should read the letter. Okay, so when you have this sign on top of Ba, you will read the Ba Bu, and when you have this sign, you will read the Ba Bi, and when you have this sign, you will read the Ba Ba. So if I read this from the right, if I read this from the right, this will be Ba, Bi, Bu. Okay, Ba, Bi, Bu. Let's take another letter. Let's take the letter Jim. Jim, Jim again, and Jim again. So this one has this sign, this one has this sign, and this one has this sign. Okay, so these signs, the top one, okay, the one that comes on the top, this one is called Fathah, and this one is called Kasrah, and this one is called Dhammah. Again, this is called Fathah, this is Kasrah, and this is Dhammah. So when we have a look at the Jim, so when we look at the Jim, we have the Dhammah, and this is the Kasrah, and here this is the Fathah. Okay, so how do we read this? Okay, Ju, Ji, Ja. Let's take another letter. Let's take the letter Dal. Dal and another Dal. This one has a Fathah, this one has a Kasrah, and this one has a Dhammah. So Dal, so Dal, Fathah, it will be Da. Dal, Kasrah, it will be Di. Okay, we will read this Di. Dal, and then the Dhammah, we will read this Du. So Da, Di, and Du. Da, Di, Du. Let's take another letter. Let's take Kaf. Another Kaf and another Kaf. So this one has a Fathah, a Kasrah, and a Dhammah. How will we read them? Ka, ki, ku. If we have a fa, 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 and another fa, if this one has a dhamma, a kasrah, and a fathah, fu, fi, fa. Okay. One more example. Let's take lam. If you have lam and another lam and another lam. Okay. So this one, let's say, has a kasrah, this one has a dhamma, and this one has a fathah. So this is li, lu, la. If we change the signs, and we bring a fathah here, a kasrah here, and a dhamma here, this will be la, li, lu. Okay. Now let's come to the book. And here we have الدرس الثاني. الدرس الثاني, the second lesson. So we are starting with al-Fathah. Okay. So we have Hamza here. So we will read this and there is a Fathah on top. So this is A, Ba, Ba, and a Fathah. This is Ba, Ta, Fathah, Ta, Tha, Fathah, Tha, Jim, Fathah, Ja, Ha, Fathah, Ha, Kha, Fathah, Kha, Dal, Fathah, Da, Dhal, Fathah, Dha, Ra, Fathah, Ra, Zai, Fathah, Za, Sin, Fathah, Sa, Shin, then we have the Fathah. So this is Sha, Sad, then we have the Fathah. We read it Sa, Dad, the Fathah. We read this Da, Ta, Fathah, Ta, Va, Fathah, Va, Ain, Fathah. Here's the Fathah. This is A, Ghain, Fathah, Gha, Fa, Fathah, Fa, Qaf, Fathah, Qa, Kaf, Fathah, Ka, Lam, Fathah, La, Mim, Fathah, Ma, Noon, Fathah, Na, Waw, Fathah, Wa, Ha, Fathah, Ha, Lam, Alif, Fathah, La, Hamza, Fathah, A, Ya, Fathah, Ya. Now let's come to the exercise. And in this exercise, we will have complete words. And the form of some of the letters changes when they are combined or written together with other letters. But generally, they look the same or they mostly look the same with a minor difference. And as you see them more and more, you are able to slowly recognize them. So let's take the first one. So now here we will not be reading the Fathah Okay, like we did when we took the letters, like tha, fatha, tha, jim, fatha, ja. Okay, that's not necessary because now we already know that the moment you have a fatha, it means, it's an a. Okay, so now we will not be reading the fatha. We already know the fatha. We know how the letter is supposed to be read when there is a fatha on top of it. So we come here and we have a, ka, la. Okay, akala. That's how we read it. This is a kaf. This is how it looks like, the kaf, when it's, written together with another letter after it. This is ba, la, a. Bala'a, nafa'a, nafa'a, thabata, thabata, shakara, shakara, sabara, sabara, ذكر, ذكر, حمل, حمل, جمع, جمع, جلس, جلس. Now we come to the kasrah. So we have a hamza here. Okay, and there is a kasrah under it. So this is hamza, kasrah, i. Ba, kasrah, bi. Ta, kasrah, ti. Tha, kasrah, thi. Jim, kasrah, ji. Ha, kasrah, hi. Kha, kasrah, khi. Dal, kasrah, di. ذال كسرة ذي. راء كسرة ري. زاي كسرة زي. سين كسرة سي. شين كسرة شي. صاد كسرة صي. ضاد كسرة ضي. طاء كسرة طي. ضاء كسرة ضي. عين كسرة عي. غين كسرة غي. فاء كسرة في. قاف كسرة قي. كاف كسرة كي. لام كسرة لي. ميم كسرة مي. Okay, this is me. Okay, this is we. This is he. This is e. And this is ye. In this exercise, the words used have both the fatha and the kasrah together. So the way we read this now is shabi'a. Okay, shariba, sami'a, hafiza, adhina, shahida. Okay, so raghiba, raghiba when read together. Wajila, wajila, waritha, amila. Okay, Ain has a fatha, Mim has a kasrah, and Lam has a fatha. So this is عمل. Now sometimes some might teach like this by saying عين فتحة ع ميم كسرة مي عامي لام فتحة لا. Then they would say عاملة. Okay, and similarly they would read the rest of the words. Now let's come to the Dhammah. So this is Hamza, Dhamma, U. Now the reason we have a Hamza on top of the Alif is you cannot read the Alif unless it is Sakin. Okay, we will get into more detail about that, or inshallah you will learn later on about that. So right now we're just trying to read what is written. Okay, we will read this Hamza and not Alif. So Hamza, Dhamma, U, Ba, Dhamma, Bu, Ta, Dhamma, Tu, Tha, Dhamma, Thu, Jim, Dhamma, Ju, Ha, Dhamma, Hu, Kha, Dhamma, Khu, Dal, Dhamma, Du, Dhal, Dhamma, Dhu, Ra, Dhamma, Ru, Zai, Dhamma, Zu. Now I will not be reading them individually, so we can straight say Su, Shu, Su, Lu, Tu, Vu, Ru, Gu, Fu, Qu, Ku, Lu, Mu, Nu, Waw, Dhamma, Wu, Ha, Dhamma, Hu, Hamza, Dhamma, U, Ya, Dhamma, Yu. Okay, now let's come to the exercise. We have words which have the Fathah, the Kasrah, and the Dhammah. So here we will say Sumi'a, Sumi'a, Dhuki, and Ra, Dhukira. Okay, this is Ha. So Husida, Husida. Inshallah, as you see the letters more and more, you will start recognizing, the different ways it's written. Like this is a Seen. Okay, this is also Seen, and this is Meme here. This is Ain. Now I'll be reading the whole word. So Rumiya, Uthira, Ukila, Fuhima, Qaruba, Saluba, Hasuna, Yalidu, Yarithu, Ya'idu, Yaliju, Yathibu. And here we have the alphabet with a Fathah, a Kasrah, or a Dhammah. So this is La, this is Mu, Shi, Su, Ba, A, Ni, Wa, Bu, Ta, Fi, Tu, La, Hi, Ru, Va, Ha, Ji, Yu, I, غو دي خي ف ذي قو رو س زي كو